Viewers, welcome again to this YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being there with us. The last video we had on this channel has to do with 6 factors that has to do with depression. But today I want to talk about the 2 that matters a lot, the biological factor. The biological factor falls under the genetic family history of depression and mental health disorder. This means your family must have had history that somebody has had one mental health problem or the other, or depression is common in that family. So when we see things like that that have generic line, we should seek for help on time so that it won't be much in our families. Look for your family history. Check your family history that has to do with depression and mental health. That will help. Look for help. Then the brain chemistry has to do with changes in the neurotransmitters, serotonin and dopamine. These are areas that we should look out for, we should seek for help, we should look for help for. Then we now come to the psychological factor. Yes, this one is common, it's easy, you see it and you think it's normal. No, personality trait. When a human being's personality trait is being affected, like being self-critical, performing something without even knowing you were wrong. Perfection, you just feel you are perfect in anything you are doing. This psychological factor affects people seriously, but we don't tend to see it that it is a disorder. It is a very big disorder. Perfection or negative outlook. At anything that anybody does, you see it negative. No. Let's help ourselves. Let's look for help. This biological factor that I speak on today is very, very important. The genetic, the brain chemistry, and the psychological factor. We talk about the personality trait. Then we now come down to the one that affect most of my soldiers in the front line: trauma and stress. Traumatic events are things that comes unknowingly to us. Yes, we are faced with problem, we're faced with difficulties, but when this trauma comes in, don't just digest alone, look for help. Then when the stress is heavy on you, put it aside, sit aside, consider yourself and look for how to get help, because this trauma and stress are the one that boiled us into post-traumatic stress experiences and abuse. The abuse comes when you feel you are tired, you cannot do it again, you feel the trauma, the event that just took place is hot, and you want to look for substance. You look for something to subside you. No. Today I want to say it to us, to all of us that are soldiers, anywhere we are, security personnel, anywhere you are deployed and trauma and stress comes in. This experience, look for help. Thank you. I'm always yours, and I remain yours, Lieutenant Colonel S.J. Diba, also known as FCD.